Good morning. We're out to feed the animals another day. Get the stuff out of the truck. That's the trailer I got. Carry the cows in to go weigh them. Need some work. I'll give you all updates on it. I got 4 new tires going on it today. Then we got to pressure wash it and paint it. It's got a good floor in it. Can't beat it for $350. You got to save money wherever you can on the homestead. Update on the birds. The bigger ones are a little over a week from getting them from the hatchery or from Tractor Supply. The smaller ones we've had for 4 days now. So I would say they're probably right at a week old. Here's an update on the meat chickens, the white broilers, Cornish Rocks. Today is April 19th. The bigger ones are a week and a half old. Smaller ones are just under a week. Got some fresh water and some feed. Another couple weeks and they'll be going to a bigger pen. There's an update. I'll keep y'all posted. Going to weigh the bull. See him in the trailer? Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about what I feed my animals and the cost and how I feed them relatively cheap. I'm sure there's cheaper ways, but this is how I do it. The pigs love it too. And there's nothing goes the way, see? We got a whole bucket of scraps left over from Easter Sunday. Move. Like all the scraps are already gone and it's been 5 minutes. And the cows don't care for the potatoes. They look more like the fodder. See, they're still tearing it up. The cows do like squash and cabbage if it's shredded. But you gotta be careful giving them too much of that stuff because they'll get bloat. And also I will say the cows get hay. I gotta go pick up another bale today. They have full access to hay at all times. Then they get the fodder and the grains. I don't have the grazing availability. I've got the property, but I've got to spend the money on fencing. We got 5 acres here. Right now we're only utilizing not even half of it. As you can see, it's grown up. There's an old trailer here, but we got this side fenced in. The little hutches out there. Then we get out of the weather. We're going to eventually fence all this in and all on this side. There's a whole bucket of potatoes for these 3 pigs. They also get their grains for a balanced diet. Alright, you got the grains. Going to town on it. Chickens got theirs. These ducks just go wherever they want. And then cows and the pigs got it. They messed their trough up, so right now they're eating on the ground. I got to redo that today. They tend, for the most part, to get along. He'll kind of nudge the pigs every so often if you don't want them in a space. All the cows will. They don't hurt them. I mean, there's 4 piglets in there. That's how gentle they are. Look, they're over there laying down. Alright, the other thing I feed them is brewer grains. Spent brewer grains. I get it from a local brewery that does beer making on a small scale. Ain't one of the big breweries. Those can have chemicals in it. This is an all-natural brewery. And the cost-wise, it's $25 for a full barrel with a barrel exchange. It's about 350-400 pounds of feed in there. About 23 to 32% protein. So get some eggplant. No, they won't eat the eggplant until everything else is gone, because they like the potatoes better. But the cows will eat the eggplant, but not until it's been tore open by the pigs, because the cows only have bottom teeth. And of course, where I buy my grains at, they get all the excess produce from like Publix and stuff that doesn't take delivery. And we get that for free. So like potatoes, eggplants, we had squash and zucchini and cabbage. They love all that. The pigs go crazy over it. Watch. Look, he's frothing at the mouth. He's so hungry. They love potatoes. Of course, pigs like roots, so that's what a potato is. Alright, here's the process of my fodder. I got oat seeds here. Rolled oat, or whole oat seeds I buy. Then I take them and they go in a bucket for 8 to 24 hours of soak. And then they get dumped into buckets. And I just started putting nets on these things because they were getting a bunch of gnats in them. So then they go in a bucket, and I do 2 buckets per day. So I usually have about 10 to 11 days growing. And it comes out looking like that right there.